Hey guys, welcome back. This is for Sagittarius. Alright, Sagittarius, let's see what's going on. Sagittarius, my throat chakra is immediately closing up. Immediately. Okay. You guys need to speak some truths. You guys need to say some stuff. Let's see what's going on. No place like home. At the bottom. I wasn't going to take it, but I feel like I need to explain the card. So it was a card showing no place like home, and it was like a long pole and like a little house that was hanging from the long pole, and it was in the middle of the sky. Nothing was around it. It looked like a small house, like a bird feeder. Okay, I'm getting like that there's no place like home. You're lost. You're lost, and oh, I'm getting like the urge to like get emotional. So you're lost, and you're feeling like if you find a home, maybe a new home, maybe if you find something that feels like home, you'll be found again. But the fact is that you are home. Remember, we create our inner world so that if our outer world ever gets destroyed, which I don't know about you guys, but I know that my outer world has been destroyed not once, not twice. I'm thinking double digits, right? Like I have traveled, I have moved, I've gone through it, right? My outside world has crumbled quite a few times. I've been divorced twice, right? A single mother, whatever. The point of healing, the point of spirituality is so that it doesn't matter what you take from me, you can't take what's inside of me, right? This is why we tell you, don't ever try to find happiness without. Don't ever try to find happiness outside of yourself. Let's say this bottle of Protego Maxima, which is my protection oil that I sell. Let's say this is my happiness. I have to have it with me at all times. Yeah? One day I lose it, and then I can't ever find it again, and there went my happiness. I need it to be happy, right? Because I'm using something outside of myself to make myself happy. And the fact is that our internal world, you're meant to have nothing and still be able to be happy. You're supposed to be able to be happy just because. What'll make you happy? Shoes? No, you'll have more shoes. At the moment, you'll get a hit of adrenaline. Oh, I got new shoes, yay. And then all of a sudden we're back to life, right? Where life is hard, and it's always going to be hard, whether you have more money, whether you have less money, whether you have a home. Life is always going to be hard. Something's always going to be happening, because that's how it is here. All right, I truly feel like Earth life here is hell. It's just my point of view. But we're always going to go through stuff, right? Illnesses, just shit, just stuff. And so there's no place like home, and I feel like they're telling you, you need to find your true north, which your true north is always going to be home. Home. This is your home. When you can just go within and find happiness there, I promise you things are going to get so much easier. Your life outside of yourself is going to start fixing itself on its own, because you're not needing anything but home, right? Home is where the heart is. That's where it came from. Home is where the heart is. But some people, obviously, they don't heal, and their heart is hurting or rotten or just, you know, in a dark place, so they don't want to be home. They don't want to go home because home is hurt. This is the point of healing. I feel like you need to start with home before you feel like something else will fix your problems at this point, okay? That was just from the bottom card. Let me get you guys a couple cards. Sagittarius. Yeah, once you have home, Nobody can take happiness away from you. If you feel lost, you return home. If you're unhappy, you return home. If you're sad, you return home. Whatever it is, dude, you get a bad haircut, you return home, where you can have whatever hairstyle in your, you know, your own land of imagination, right? Observer. Yeah, you guys are looking for something. You guys are looking out. You guys are watching. You guys are trying to find the answers. It's almost like you're looking for answers in the planets, in the cosmos. You're trying to find answers in maybe astrology, in horoscopes, in something that's outside of yourself, and you're not going to find the answer. Astrology is real. All of that stuff is real, but it's to help you understand yourself, to learn yourself, so that you can finally be happy at home, right? I just saw 555. You're not meant to use outside sources to be happy. You're meant to use outside sources, and we learn our charts, and we learn, you know, all of that to understand why we do certain things, why we act certain ways, to understand how to heal certain karmas. And trust me, even if you learn what karma you're supposed to break, it's still hard. You could give the answers to a test and you still might not pass it, because there is something in that house of either you have to pay karma, you have to learn a lesson, whatever it is. So that is why we're given, like, here's where you can find where you need to understand how to pass this lesson, right? Sometimes the universe doesn't give us that lesson. Sometimes you keep searching, and the universe is saying, stop searching outside of you. The answer's not out there, it's within you. Life is whatever the hell you make it. That's the truth. That is the answer. Life is whatever you make it. The answer is within you, because it's your, whatever you make of life is the truth. It's your life, right? You're not gonna find it without. You're gonna find it within. And then flexible. There's a need right now to be really flexible. Allow yourself to go with the emotions, right? And to go with the motions, right? Because I feel like there's a lot going outside of you and inside of you. There's a lot of energy. You are being blessed. You are being blessed, and I feel like you're gonna be mastering a lesson. But the problem is that you keep trying to find the answer outside of yourself, and it's never gonna be outside of yourself. Even if you're in a toxic relationship and you're like, if I leave this relationship, it'll fix everything. It won't. You know why? Because if you haven't healed that part of you that allowed that toxicity to occur time and time again, you're just going to call in somebody else that's going to repeat a cycle. And that goes with anything. And this is why I've had this conversation with people, because people have asked me, why don't you do the weight loss surgery? For me, I've seen too many people that do a weight loss surgery and become addicted to something, or become addicted to something else, because people use food as an addiction. Food is just addictive as drugs and alcohol. And if you don't fix the problem in here and in here, okay, cool, you won't be able to eat, but you can do other stuff to try to numb the pain. So the problem has to be fixed in here first, right? If not, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. It's just not. You're gonna find something else that's gonna be addictive. We think, oh, I'll fix this one thing, or I'll do this. No. What is it in you that feels the need to, why are you, right? And there's many places you can, if you guys go on to that's it for these cards. It's called, shit, I can't remember what the app is called, but it literally like knows more about you than you do. Okay. I can't remember what it's called. I'll link it in my comments if you guys are interested after I get off of here. Oh, you know what? I can look it up on my phone because I don't use my regular phone. It's an app. It's called The Pattern. Okay. And it will go through like at what age you actually became traumatized, and usually at the age that you became your you had your biggest trauma is usually when you stop growing, right? And that's where you have to heal from. You have to start healing from that age and up, because people stay stunted. That's why there's people that relive their youth. That's why there's 40-year-olds that behave like they're 8. And you think, how the fuck? It's because they haven't healed a single day in their life, and they were traumatized at 8. That's literally what happens. Or they'll heal a little bit, and now they're like 12, right? You have to heal. There's no, time doesn't heal. If you get a cut and it gets infected, does time heal the infection? No, it does not. You will die. You will die. And that's what I mean, like on the inside, you will. It'll get all like gross, and it'll get infected, and you just people become horrible people. The King of Wands. Yeah, you need to light that fire, Sagittarius. You guys are a fire sign for a reason, man. Let that fire burn. You guys are, Sagittarius is for a reason, right? You guys make life so colorful. You guys make life so vibrant when you want to. You can do what you want, man. Like, go out and show your colors and be the leader of your own life. Do what you want. Be who you want. Nobody's telling you. And if somebody's telling you how to be, then they shouldn't be in your life. You need to be living your life the way you want to live your life. Make your life as dark, as bright, as beautiful, as fun, as quirky. Yo, don't ever let anybody make you miserable in your own life. Are you insane? If somebody's gonna ruin your life, at least do it yourself. Don't let somebody else fuck your shit up. That's the worst thing ever. Because then you just handed over your whole autonomy and somebody else fucked your shit up and you didn't even have fun doing it. Nah. You guys need to light that fucking fire, because you guys are Sagittariuses, right? You guys are that. You guys just are that flamboyant, that I'm here, right? Like that fun, that just let that shit roar, right? Do what you have to do. I feel like right now you guys are, I'm just seeing a lot of grays, a lot of dark, a lot of, and I get it. Life can put you there. I get it, right? But I think we've lost a piece of ourselves. I'm not a Sagittarius, I'm speaking like as a we, it's a royal we. I think you guys have lost a piece of yourselves. You guys have just dimmed just a little bit, right? It's reminding me of my daughter's favorite movie when she was a little girl, The Princess and the Frog. When the little light, it's the what is it called? What are they called? The ones that have the lights on their butts? And he's like dying, and his light's starting to flicker. And then I don't know what they do, and then he comes back and his light is all bright again and he's happy and he's doing his thing, right? It's giving that. Like, your butt isn't flickering. Your butt isn't flickering. You need to light that fire. Light the fire. Let your freak flag fly, right? I feel like you're still maybe doing the same things you were doing before. There needs to be a change. There needs to be something different. There needs to be something out of the ordinary, something that takes you out of your comfort zone, right? You've been in your comfort zone too long, and sometimes that comfort zone, even though it hurts, you're comfortable because you know it, right? People can get comfort with awful. They do. They get comfortable with awfulness, and that's awful, and that's bad. Let's clarify flexible. If you guys are wondering why I'm not getting so many cards, it's because I'm channeling. And I don't really need the cards. I can just channel, but, cards are for you guys. And it's good to use the cards, too, because it gives you just more messages. Dude, you guys got 3. With the 9 of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, and the 9 of Pentacles. Yeah. You guys are You guys have been stuck in your head. You guys have been like going through a really hard time mentally, emotionally. You guys could not be sleeping well. You guys could be having nightmares. You guys could be really stressed out, having a lot of anxiety. You're trying to find an opportunity. It's almost like you're looking for some kind of opportunity so that you are financially stable and you're financially free, right? With the Nine of Pentacles here. And you're looking like, it's almost like you're using a treasure map to find your way, and you're hoping something comes in that will help you. I do feel for some of you guys are actually going out there and looking, right? There is going to be something that's coming up, but they are saying to be flexible. There are opportunities that come in that might not be ideal, but it's what you need right now, right? It is gonna be like a small, it's almost like you're looking for a big oak tree and you're gonna find a small potted little tree that's growing. But it's okay. That little tree is going to grow up to be exactly what you need and feed you for the rest of your life, basically, right? And that's going to allow you to be sovereign and start to become financially sovereign on your own. There's opportunities. There's going to be different ones, and you're going to have to be flexible, and it's going to be small. It's not the huge opportunity you think. It's something small, but it is going to help you, and you are going to be able to get back on your feet a lot quicker once you're in a place or in a setting or in a job. Basically, you're going to be making more than you think you are, okay? And you're going to be able to save up more money for some reason. So there's a need to be very flexible, but it is coming in. It is coming in, okay? There's just, again, a need to be flexible, but you guys need to allow yourselves to be who you are. Allow that fire to come out, and also allow yourself to be in that masculine energy, right? The masculine energy does. The masculine energy hustles, the feminine energy heals, and the inner child plays. Right now there's a need to be in your masculine, right? What happens when we don't feel safe? We have to be in the masculine because we have to protect ourselves. There will be a time when you're allowed to be soft, but right now you have to hustle, right? And there will be opportunities that come in, but you have to be flexible. It's not this huge thing that you think, but it is going to grow into something way bigger, way quicker, okay? All right, Sagittarius, let me get you guys some guidance. There's something about a dog here. Some of you guys might have a dog, or you guys might be getting a dog. Okay, inspiration. Be prepared as you'll soon receive a visit from the fairy of inspiration. Come dusk or dawn, she can call at any time. Yeah, this could even be an idea that's going to allow you to make a ton of money so that you could be financially able to do what it is that you want to do, or that you need to do, is what I heard. And then journey. It's time to prepare for a journey. It may be impromptu or planned. Either way, make sure you're ready when the time comes. Pack your passport now. So some of you guys might need to travel for this opportunity. Some of you guys might even be moving out of state. Either way, this is going to help. So that's why they're asking you to be flexible. Because some of you guys might be like, well, this is not, you know, this is going to be the answer that you need, okay? And then just, you got magical blessings at the bottom, Sagittarius. So yeah, it's all going to work out. You just need to be flexible, okay? And allow yourself to just come back out. That fire is what's going to help you, all right? All right, Sagittarius, I love you guys so much. I hope this helped, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.